And I was just watching this Bucks Rams game. Yeah. And I'm
The fourth quarter.
watching how shit this Bucks defense is, and you know what it gets me irritated about. I think the Bucks seriously need to consider firing Todd Bowles. Seriously.
Hmm.
Seriously.
Okay.
Um defensive mastermind, like a really good defensive like guy, right?
Was a D coordinator before when Bruce Arians left.
Mhm.
For Bruce Arians.
Is it just me, Bucks fans, yeah, or is this defense fucking painfully fucking mid? Talk to me. When they had Tom Brady, oh, this defense was fucking nice. They loaded up on defense because they needed that ring for Brady. They fucking brought everybody in this bitch. And I don't know what it is about Tampa Bay's defense, but like, it's pretty fucking mid. Just a little bit. Just a little bit mid. Okay? So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, does it matter how good Baker is? Does it matter? I don't think they'll go far. Does it matter?
I think I like Todd Bowles as a coach. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little bit of bias because the Jets, right? I think they're playing a really good offense tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think that has something to do with it. I'm not ready to say that the defense is the problem. I think injuries have hurt this team a lot. Um, I mean, look, he gave up 44 points to the Bills. They're the Bills. You know, Patriots gave 20 points, but that's pretty good. 19 to the Texans, 31 to the Eagles, 35 to the Seahawks. I mean, it's like they're like against really. They've only played like one really bad offense, and that's the Saints. You get 19 points to seven. No, that's preseason line. The Saints. So I mean, you get 3 points to them. Other than that, they've played some really good offenses here. So I'm not, and even if they're not good, they're mid at best, and they've done okay against them. I think this Bucks team is so offense heavy. They're so reliant on their offense, and they've invested so much into their offense
Mm-hmm.
that their crux is going to be coming down to Baker Mayfield and their receivers and their run game. Think of their last draft. They drafted receiver. They drafted O line. They drafted O line again. You know, they invested in their O line. They invested in their receiver. You know, they signed Chris Godwin to an extension. They signed Mike Evans to an extension. They drafted a Mekabuka. They got Tez Johnson in here as to be, somewhat of a, depth piece. Like, and defensively, it's not like it's a bad defensive team. They're not the Bengals. They're not the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's a decently run defense. It's not the worst. But I feel like because they invested so much in their offense and because their offense is so injured right now, Baker included, you're not getting these results. And you're getting a lot of pressure put on their defense, which cannot sustain itself for more than half of the game. And you're playing the Rams and you're getting blown out, and you're constantly rotating back on defense. Rams are dominating the ball. It's tiring for the game right now. They're not built to have, this many series on defense. That to me is problematic to the issue. I wouldn't blame it on Todd Bowles, but I could see your point, and I could see where you kind of can formulate this argument for if he doesn't make the playoffs, right? If they started out fantastic, they got off this big run and they've just plummeted with the potential of losing first place in their division coming Monday, depending what the Panthers do, right? So there is a justification here if they don't make the playoffs and they crumble towards the end of the year. But I think injuries play a big part of it, and their team design and scheme plays a big part of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't call it a defensive collapse because they just didn't invest in it. It's not like they're great players on that defense. There really isn't. But there's good players who know how to play when they're given a chance, and they weren't given a chance tonight.
You know what it really is about for me? It's my Pookie Bear, Baker Mayfield. Greatest white boy to ever walk the face of the earth. I just don't think he could win there. I said it. Because I'm watching Matthew Stafford fucking cook on the Rams. Yo, you put Baker Mayfield on the Rams?
They did.
Competent defense? Oh. Offensive weapons? Oh. I'm just envisioning. I'm envisioning. Let me envision for my Pookie Bear a better life outside of Tampa, because I ain't gonna lie, Tampa, a couple years now, they've been they make playoffs because their division shit. I don't know, Jim. In another division that was a little bit better, I don't think they'd be in playoffs. I don't think they would.
So let's play your game, right? Let's play your game.
Talk to me.
I'll throw a team out there. You put Baker in as quarterback. Do they get better, worse, or stay the same?
Talk to me.
Okay. Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, they get better. Way better.
Tennessee Titans.
Way better.
Okay. Denver Broncos.
Better.
Buffalo Bills.
Worse.
Kansas City.
Worse.
Jacksonville.
Oh, way better. Way better.
Chargers.
They'd be the same. I'd say even. Even-ish.
Interesting.
Even.
Green Bay.
Better. Better.
Hmm.
Better.
Last one. Carolina.
Oh, way better. Fucking kidding me? They would have fucking made the playoffs. Fucking Baker Mayfield's on their team. They gave up on him too soon. That's what happened. See what it is? And people in chat saying too, Baker is Pookie. That's right. He's big Pookie.
I understand that. I think the way this Tampa Bay Buck team built itself after Brady was they wanted to keep that offense humming.
Yep.
They knew they were losing a lot on defense.
Yep.
And they wanted to. I think legitimately, they thought Baker was a bridge, and they wanted to bring in a rookie, and they were going to tank.
Yep.
And then Baker came in there and played like an MVP. He played really good, and they had to pay him. So I think they're stuck in this weird place where they built for a rookie quarterback to take over, if it's to be a progressional rebuild, and they just continue to win, which is good. It's a good sign. It's a good thing. But at the same time, you kind of tank your draft pick like that. And you're not able to draft, a lot of stud players and a lot of high-end players. That may or may not work out. I'll give you that. But it kind of, stunts your rebuild that you wanted to do when you're limited on draft picks. And again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a great thing. I'm a Jet fan. Haven't seen that. I haven't seen a top, 15 pick in a long time. So I understand what I'm saying right now. But I think because of that, they've had no players to really grow apart from Mekabuka and Tristan Wirth. So, and they didn't really invest money into that defense apart from...
They have Vita Vea. That's it. And that was a while ago.
And they've really put in on their defensive... Like, who's their linebackers?
Devontae David. And he's been there since forever.
He's been there since God.
Well, what about their corners? Name them. Zaire McCollum? Zion McCollum? Jamel Dean? He's been burnt toast his entire career. I truly believe this.
If we could find that video.
Antoine Winfield is the only saving grace in the fucking back end. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
Only saving grace. They have one good player on each level of the defense. Vita Vea, Levante David, Antoine Winfield Jr. That's it.
And that's why it's not, terrible. It's not a bad defense. It's just meh.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm. Yo, it's fucking mad, ain't it?
meh.
Really
But
fucking
it's like
mad.
it's like I see your point. Against top teams in the NFC, they're not competitive. And they're really good against the lesser teams. And that's fair. But I think injuries and the fact that, their entire wide receiver core is hurt,
Mm-hmm.
including Baker Mayfield now is hurt. It's been a bad injury year for them,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have the depth because they invest so much money in their offense.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't. And it goes back to the draft day where you petitioned for them to draft defense, and I said they should draft. I said they could. They could.
They could,
A
but
wide receiver.
get a leader.
They could get a leader,
Yeah.
and they went a leader, and it didn't work out. And that's what happens sometimes. But again, I feel like the way this team was constructed just wasn't built for, this amount of time the defense needs to be on the field. The longer the defense is on the field, the worse it gets. And you're playing the Rams, who are just a lesser version of the Bucks. I'm sorry, a better version of the Bucks in a way. In that they have elite receivers, they have an elite quarterback, and their defense. It's not meh, but it's all right.
But you know what else they have better? Better coach. Better coach.
Better coach.
Better coach.
Yes.
I truly believe this. I don't think that Todd. It's kind of like what you say about Sean McDermott. But at least Sean McDermott's made it to AFC Championship games.
It's different. It's different.
At least Sean McDermott has shown.
It's different because of expectations, right? Because Todd Bowles, his one goal is to just win the division. And he's had that goal for 2 years now, and he's met that goal. When that's your goal and you don't achieve it 1 year, and it's your first time not doing it, I can understand them not firing him. And you could chalk it up to injuries.
Can the seat be warm?
The seat can absolutely be warm. That's fair. My point with Sean McDermott, which we're going to get to later, and I will double down, which we'll get to later, right, is that his expectation has been to get to or win a Super Bowl the past 6 years, and he hasn't achieved that at all. And that's where the expectations are different. Mm-hmm. And that's been that way for 6 years now, and he hasn't come close. He's gotten close, but he hasn't gotten there. Todd Bowles has at least met his expectation level the past 3 years. Win a division. Get to the playoffs. This Bucs team is not built or, it's not at the point where we could say it's competing for an NFC championship.
They're not championship contenders.
They're not.
They're not.
But they have to win a division.
Yep.
They are the best team in that division by far.
Mm-hmm.
By far. And if they don't get it this year because of injuries and because of the way this team is constructed, the first time it not happening, I could chalk it up to that. Now, if we go into next year and they start 0-3 and the Panthers are 3-0, then we could have a different conversation about Todd Bowles. And if they don't draft somebody on defense this year, then we can have that conversation about the GM too.
Yeah.
Because then what do we do?
Yeah.
But I think a quick pivot point too.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Rams the best team in the NFC?
Who's in the
Are they the best?
Yeah. I'm blindly saying that. Yeah, they are. They have the MVP right now. They do. Like they have the best offense. Oh my goodness. I don't want to hear that. What the fuck? Did that come out on the audio? I swear it better not have. Anyway. Like Sean McVay is such a good coach. He's like one of the top 3 to 5 coaches in this league every single year. And he puts his guys in winning positions to make plays. He has a great offense, great offensive system, and his defense is like weirdly like good. Where
it's better than it was last year.
They play very good for the amount of rookies, first, second year players that they have. They play very well above expectations. That means that that they're really well coached because they're playing above their talent level within the scheme and they're looking amazing.
Right.
Like last year when they beat the Vikings, they smacked them up. They could have beat the Eagles. Weren't we talking about this last year? And we're like, I don't know, Jim. Rams might have it. And you know what? They put up a fucking good fight. If that game if it wasn't snowing, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Rams might have done some good work. Could have beat the Eagles.
They might have won the Super Bowl that year. They play the Commanders. They beat the Commanders. They do.
Every year that Sean McVay is there with Matthew Stafford, they will be in the race. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I don't know how many more years Matthew Stafford really got. Maybe he has this year and maybe next year. But then after that, I don't know. He might just retire. Like let's say hypothetically, if they go all the way to the Super Bowl and they win, I don't think Matthew Stafford stays there, really. I think he retires on the high and then leaves. But would he do that to Sean McVay? Would he leave him high and dry like that? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Which is why I have another proposition. Rams, I think, are the best team in the NFC. And I think in the next coming years, when we're talking about their future as NFC powerhouses or one of the top 3 teams in the NFC, I think the next era of quarterback that they will get is Baker Mayfield. I truly believe this. I think Baker Mayfield's time in Tampa's are already pre-written done.
You think he's looking in a mirror right now?
I think so.
You think Baker's looking in a mirror right
because
now?
Sean McVay's looking at Stafford and like, you're just a younger Matthew Stafford. I can mold you.
Well,
I can make
he
you.
had Baker for a couple games.
Yeah, a couple games. It's just a couple games. He still had Matthew Stafford there. You know what I'm saying? That was a one-off time. You know, get him on track. Kind of 2 games. You know what I'm saying? And then he went off
and he saved Baker's career in a way.
Hey Sean, save it again. Save it again, bro. Get a better defense around him. With better offensive weapons. Sorry, Puka's better than Mike Evans. Sorry, Adams is way better than Godwin. And Kyron's better than Rashad White right now. Maybe not Bucky Irving, but he's hurt. Offensive line is better. D-line's better. Corners are better. They play better. Chris Shula has that defense working. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think the Rams, it's a clear pivot for Baker. In my opinion, when I think about the future of my Pookie Bear, I think about him just pivoting so easily. He only has, I looked it up. He has how many years on his contract? So this year and then next year. That's his last year. Could get real
to free agent.
Baker becomes a free agent. He's what? 32 years old? In quarterback years, that's still pretty young.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. McVay. Just saying. Bring him to L.A., man. He'll name his kid like Chad or fucking Jackson or whatever, and it'll be great.
Jackson with an X.
Yes. Just like Dart, my guy.
Your guy.
But back to the Rams. What do you think about the Rams? Like, do you see them as that top upper echelon team now in the NFC?
I think going back to last week when they played the Seahawks, I think that was their game where they established they are the top dog in the NFC. I think, and it was a close game against Seattle. It was very tight. But I think them getting the win definitely put a statement on themselves. Mm-hmm. And when you look around the NFC, Philly's got problems. Is Chicago legit? Seahawks have the ticking time bomb of Sam Darnold. You know, are the Packers gonna make a run here? Is Detroit has problems? San Francisco has injuries. they seem to me, LA, like the most complete team in the NFC. They don't have drama. They're well coached. Their defense is well coached and well structured. They're healthy. They have eliteness everywhere. To me, this is the most complete team right now in the NFL. And not maybe not in the NFL, but right now in the league, in the NFC. I feel like this is the most underrated team that nobody's really talking about how good it actually is. When you see them play, they don't miss a beat. Stafford makes all his passes. They run the ball to some effective level of efficiency. Hi, Jess.
Hi,
How are
Jess.
you?
How you doing?
Hi. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay.
We're good.
We're talking about
Well,
my second Pookie Bear, Sean McVay and the Rams, and how good they are.
yeah, but I
and to think I thought about dropping the defense today.
The men were
This
right.
is why you need this is why you need wise counsel around you, people, because I was truly considering dropping the Rams defense because they have been a little inconsistent in fantasy. So I was like, maybe today's not. Maybe I'll, because I knew Sean was gonna fucking crush me. So I was like, I need to do something. I was like, you know what? Let me see. And then I was like, no, before you make that decision, reach out to people, get a feel, talk to the coaching staff, see what you need to do.
Okay, talk to your coordinators, see what the game plan is.
Yeah. And I got wise counsel, and I was like, you know what? I'll listen to them.
Yo,
And look what happened.
Jess, you might have a shot.
What happened? Magic.
You might have a shot.
No, they would. He needs 3 players. They're all playing tomorrow. He would need all of them to shit the bed.
Okay, let's think about it. Rico Dowdle, he's on the Panthers. George Kittle, hamstring injury. I can't walk.
He's a blocking tight end.
He's blocking this. He's blocking CMC.
He's always hurt.
Turf toe. Fuck it. He can't walk. Why not? Turf toe. Boom. You win.
All right, I'm almost like, I don't want nothing. I was like, CMC, don't.
CMC, please.
Just by himself, he will fucking finish me off. Just by himself.
He is pretty good.
But anyway, yeah, they're whooping their ass in this game. I was afraid that Baker was gonna go off.
Oh no! Did your mic turn off? Did you turn off your mic?
Turned it off. I was thinking that Baker might go off.
No, I said it to y'all last week. I don't know why y'all don't believe me. When it comes to my Pookie Bear, I'm never wrong. Have you noticed that? Never wrong. When I say Baker Mayfield and the Bucks ain't gonna win, they're not winning. Last 2 weeks, they're gonna get smacked around and beat up. Yeah, they got beat up. Their team is not that good. It's okay.
Baker so Jeff, I don't know if you heard Lewis's hot take before we got on. But he was suggesting that this should be a reason that Todd Bowles could be fired. What do you feel?
Talk to me. You're muted.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
You're still muted. It's your Discord. It's not your mic, it's your Discord.
It's the Discord. You're muted on Discord.
Now
it's your mic.
Now it's my mic. Okay. Sorry. I was having trouble with Discord logging on. Like, it wouldn't show me half the date. For some reason, it was only, like, really working on my phone, but not on my Mac. I didn't know what the fuck that was. But I kind of almost not disagree with Lewis when he says that.
All right, I'm back.
I feel like they're almost there. Like, they've almost gotten there, but they don't. They've always, like, they've been a little too, even though they've been able to have some success after Tom Brady, I would not be surprised if they do fire him. I'm not saying that's, like, the best thing they should do or it's the right thing they should do, but I can see a scenario where that happens. What do you think? Because I missed your part. I wasn't here.
Well, I said this, right? because Lewis brought up my Sean McDermott argument, which we're gonna get back to, and how I brought up the point of expectations, right? And I said that Sean McDermott's expectation every year is to make a Super Bowl or win it because of the team that he has and the quarterback that he has, and he rarely, if ever, does that, and he hasn't done it the past 6 years. Todd Bowles' expectation since he's gotten into Tampa is to win the division. Because the team that he has is that it's not meant to go to a Super Bowl or win it, or even to an NFC Championship game. It's just win your division because you're the best team in that division. You should be winning it. And Todd Bowles has done that the past 2-3 years. So, if hypothetically he doesn't win the division and they don't make the playoffs, I could chalk it up this year to injuries because they are hurt. Baker's hurt now. They're killed at wide receiver and running back. Defensively, they're not built to win. So I can give a reason as to why, okay, one time Todd Bowles did not meet expectations and that he's been giving this kind of grace for 1 year. However, next year now becomes a hot seat year where now he has to go out and win a division and make the playoffs, regardless of what their schedule is and what the teams that they're playing are and who's on the team. So I'm saying if they don't make the playoffs this year and they miss out and they finish, below 500, I'm okay with them not firing Todd Bowles. I'm okay. I like Todd Bowles as a coach. I think he's a good coach. I think he's done a great job there.
I don't think they should fire him this year.
Right.
I won't be surprised if they do, but I don't think they should fire him this year. I think they should probably give him one more year.
I think he's earned that.
And you know what? Maybe I jumped the gun because just watching this fucking shitty performance from the Bucs just grinds my gears. Because I'm looking at Matthew Stafford, right? And I'm like...
Well, this is disappointing. This is not competitive football. And that is the problem. It's not that you're losing. It's you're losing this bad.
Because I'm looking at Matthew Stafford and I'm like, if Baker Mayfield was on the Rams, how life would be sweet. How Baker Mayfield would go to NFC Championship games with Sean McVay as his coach. Oh my goodness. Honestly, yeah. And this is the second part of my take. All right. Todd Bowles, he stays till next year. If next year goes wrong, boom, fire him, boom, don't, whatever. I think Baker Mayfield's done in Tampa. Respectfully.
Where is he going?
The Los Angeles Rams, baby.
Stafford, you think he's going to leave?
Listen to me. This is the alternate reality that I'm
You see what he's
with.
playing like?
This is the alternate reality that I'm playing with. Let's say the Rams go far in the next 2 years.
And they win the Super Bowl and he retires?
Yes.
Yeah, then maybe, yeah.
Yes. That is exactly the world that I'm playing in.
It doesn't seem like Homeboy's retiring. I don't even think he would retire if they won the Super Bowl. But I think he would be like Tom Brady and be like, one more season.
And then after that 1 more year, don't make it. Boom. Success. Retire. Baker Mayfield, Sean McVay. Oh, literally help Baker Mayfield get his confidence back. Like Stella. Get his fucking groove back.
Okay. So what if this scenario? What if they fire Todd Bowles and just bring in another coach?
I don't know. I think Baker's time in Tampa's run thin. I don't know how Bucs fans feel about him. I know Tampa Bay Bucs fans love Baker Mayfield.
I don't think. Why would you give him up though? I wouldn't want Baker to go if I was a Bucs
No,
fan.
you don't give him up. He just wants to go.
He's got 2 years left in his contract. He's got 2 years left in his contract.
Next year would be
2 years left in his contract. So he's saying that he would sign there as a free agent. Now, remember, Sean McVay kind of saved Baker's career because he played two games in LA, played great, and then he left. So they have a relationship already established, and he played really good under Sean McVay, and he basically gave him another chance. So, in Lewis's hypothetical, it would be like a perfect match made in heaven in that he would have a great offense, a great coach, and it would get Baker to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, and Lewis would be ecstatic because of that.
Yes.
Keyword is hypothetical.
Oh, fucking buzzkill. Buzzkill.
I just don't think that's a realistic. That's why it's a hypothetical. I'm sorry. I mean, it does sound really cool, but I think if the Rams make it to the playoffs and they go deep in the playoffs, or even if they go to the Super Bowl, or even if they win the Super Bowl, I still like Matthew Stafford. I don't think he's retiring. He's not playing like he's approaching retirement. He's playing pretty well.
How old
And I
is
think as long as he's got fuel in him and he's with Sean McVay and it's like he's not going to go. So you would be waiting longer for Baker to be reunited. I honestly think Baker should probably stay in Tampa and just get a better coach. Because I don't know. Oh, where would he go? You would have to think of the teams who would have a quarterback rotation this offseason.
Jess, do I have a game for you?
What?
Why don't I do what I did with Lewis? I'm gonna name you a team, and you tell me whether they would be better, worse, or the same with Baker Mayfield on them. Lewis, you have no input.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The Falcons.
I don't know. I think they'd be better with him on it.
The Chargers.
I don't know if he would bode well with that type of coach.
Better, worse, or the same?
The same. Same.
The Carolina Panthers.
He was already there. Wasn't he
No.
there?
Sam Darnold was there.
Baker was there as well.
Oh, he was?
Baker
He
was there.
for just like a
Uh-huh.
year. Yes.
He would be worse if he went there.
Wait.
would he make the team
Would the team be better?
Oh, would the team be better? Yeah.
I don't like that. What?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
I think he
Keep
could.
going.
I think he could make them a little bit better.
Keep going.
Okay. The Denver Broncos.
The same.
The Green Bay Packers.
I think they'd be the same if they still have Matt LaFleur.
The Chiefs.
They'd probably get worse because they won't have Patrick Mahomes.
The Bills.
You can't replace Joshua. Stop it.
The
They
Detroit
would
Lions.
be worse.
The Lions.
It'd be the same.
All right, last one. I didn't say this one to Lewis, but I'll say it here. The San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, so much better. So much
See,
better.
this,
So
I'm
much
happy.
better.
Wait, I'm happy you said this. Wait, hush. I'm happy you said this because when I asked Lewis what if he got a better coach, Kyle Shanahan was who I had in mind. But I'm not thinking him coming to San Francisco because they have Brock Purdy, and if he stays healthy, they're going to let him play his contract. But if San Francisco gets too antsy and they do end up firing Kyle Shanahan, I think he would probably match very well with someone like Baker. I think that would be, and he can put together a team. So this would be a different team if Kyle Shanahan came to the Bucs. So I think it's a coincidence. Maybe the universe is talking through the get back. Uh-oh.